Hey guys, what's up? Just want to make a quick video for you here. We're always talking about how things come back to you in the future, and if you do right by a homeowner or a realtor, you never know when they rehabilitate themselves if they go through a short sale instead of letting the foreclosure happen, when they're going to come back and be a homeowner again, either through the realtor or whatever, basically help them get through the process faster. One of the things that's interesting is having people who you worked in the past come back to you to need help again. It's really funny. I got a call yesterday. I'm driving down the road and I got a call from an unknown number. I didn't recognize the number, from Florida. And because I was just there for a week, I thought, oh man, maybe this is somebody I met. I didn't store the number, so I picked it up. Turns out it's this woman, and starts telling me about this deal she has, and immediately I started thinking, oh man, somebody else got my number, because it happens all the time. Ever since me and Jeff put that product out, I just get calls and calls and calls and emails. And it's not that I don't want to help people, it's just that when you have literally hundreds and up to 1,000 people trying to reach you, you're only one person. It gets kind of hard. But anyway, so I already had this woman on the phone. We're talking, we're going through a few different things. Turns out, at the end of the story, she's working on a house in Delaware, okay? And this house happens to be for her sister. Her sister was the very first short sale I ever did as an agent 6 years ago. So I got my license in '07. And this was literally the very first short sale I ever did, the referral that I always talk about on the blog that just kind of came to me out of the blue. And it turns out it's for her sister. It happens to be her primary residence. And, I have this email up on the screen. We talked a little bit, and she's, Brian, thank you very much for your help. You're pretty awesome. The address of the property is so-and-so. I look forward to absorbing every bit of your Flip Free Profits course info. She just got the course, and then putting it into practice. Have an amazing time snowboarding in Italy, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving tomorrow for Italy for a month. But, guys, you know what? It's so cool, and we were just kind of laughing and talking a little bit. I didn't even know how to prepare a HUD. I literally had no idea what I was doing. I negotiated it myself. First time I ever had to call into a bank. First time I gathered the documents. I got the pay stubs together. I scanned everything and sent it. Actually, I think I faxed it back then. And it's just amazing, how things come full circle like that. So come to find out, I'm working with the same woman who, it's the very first short sale I ever did, and I thought that was pretty cool. But just another little update, I am leaving tomorrow for Italy, and Jeff and I are nearly finished putting the finishing touches on the 2.0. We're looking to launch the very beginning of March. We've said March 1st, maybe anywhere between the 1st and the 10th, depending on the schedule with the calendar. But we're just putting the last, cutting the last videos. Actually, we'll be doing those videos, recordings next week when I'm in Italy. I don't know if we're going to use Skype or GoToWebinar, but it's going to be, guys, it's going to be so amazing, because we're actually going to be teaching 5 different exit strategies. Yes, you have the release of contract, but there's 4 other things you can do when you can't or don't want to flip the house, and how you can get out of it and get paid. And the reason I'm telling you that is because the woman I was speaking to yesterday has been negotiating this deal for her sister as an investor, and they ran into a snag. And the traditional way, or the way we teach of doing the release and termination of contract, it wouldn't have worked in this case for many different reasons I don't want to get into now. But the point is, I gave her an alternate strategy, one that's going to be in the course, and she's going to put it into play, and obviously we're going to get it done, and I'm going to help her. I'm just going to help her with this deal. I kind of have to now. It's the very first deal I ever did, so I'm going to get involved personally and help her out. So it's exciting, guys. There's a lot of good things. Jeff just did a new overcoming objections training. Instead of just that little YouTube link that we put out in the first course, we're probably going to have about 5 or 6 of those directly from Jeff. So when you have a broker, you have an attorney, you have an agent, you have, a buyer, a seller, anybody who's questioning the legality of the process. And if you're using this system at all, and if you're doing short sales at all, specifically when you're trying to do a release, because you can't do an assignment on a short sale, so we created this concept, you get a lot of objections, guys. You get a lot of people who just don't understand. And when people don't understand something, it seems like they automatically gravitate towards feeling like, okay, well, it's illegal, or it's a gray area. What did somebody say the other day? It's, I don't know what the heck she said. I don't know. Anyway, you get this a lot. Now, I don't have a problem personally overcoming that, because I've been doing, this is all I do. I've created a course on it, for God's sakes, and I've been doing it for years. But I can understand how some of you, if you're new and you're just getting this going, how you kind of don't know what to say and all. So Jeff is going to be providing these resources where you can just direct people to these videos for this specific objection, send the link, and it'll be Jeff making, the explanation for you, overcoming the objection. And then what I'm going to do, the last remaining videos that I'm going to cut for that training module for the overcoming objections, is going to be some live recorded calls of me overcoming objections with agents and brokers, and maybe even an attorney. I have a bunch of deals on my board right there, and we're lining up some buyers. We have 11 more approvals that we've gotten in the last 2 weeks. that don't have buyers. I'm sorry, 2 of them have buyers. We have to attract 9 buyers. Now I can guarantee you that out of these 9 new buyers that come along, with probably 6 or 7 of them being in New Jersey, which means they have an attorney, the buyer. I'm gonna have objections, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna have to get on the phone and explain the legality and everything, and I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna record exactly what I say, and I'm hoping it happens multiple times with these deals, so you can hear exactly what I say to overcome this. Because if you know what to say and you're confident in it, guys, it's gonna work 95% of the time. Nothing works 100% of the time. Okay, let's not kid ourselves. Nothing's gonna work 100% of the time. But if you can get this down, you can get the language, the confidence, and the knowledge inside of yourself, and then have the resources to actually direct to Jeff Watson. If you can learn how to do that and overcome the objection, become excellent at it, and then direct them to the resources to prove why what we're doing is legal and legitimate, and they still don't want to work with you, well, then you simply just need to go get another buyer, with a different broker or different attorney, whatever, because it reaches a point where your time is not worth continually battling for one buyer. Because if you negotiate properly on the front end, guys, and you're buying it at a low enough price, you should be able to market it where it's already below market for that buyer. So you normally should have multiple buyers fighting for that. We find a lot of times that we basically have bidding wars, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of, I guess, the ultimate goal of what you want. But anyway, just a little heads up what's coming. I'm really excited about it. And again, today is the 16th of February. So figure within the next 3 weeks, this will be available, and I couldn't be more excited because it's going to change lives, man. I mean, we have hundreds, literally hundreds of testimonials now from people. And listen, don't get me wrong. I mean, some of them only closed 1 deal. A lot of them did many. We have one guy who did 8 already, and he just got the course 4 months ago. And I don't even know how the heck he did that, because normally short sales take 4 to 6 months. But he sent HUDs and everything, so we're going to have him on the video sales letter as one of our testimonials, which is pretty cool. So anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Keep an eye out. I'll keep you posted, but good things are coming. It's going to be a great year. Join us, and let's make it a great year for you too. Talk to you soon.